Hey, what's up guys? So we're here checking out some newer Yu-Gi-Oh cards. We've got the new Ice Barrier with its effect finally revealed. If you guys don't remember, they were really hyping this card up. They said it's going to work well with Warriors, with Waters, and obviously with Ice Barriers. They showed it off several different times in other forms, but they never revealed the effect. But today, we're finally checking out this new V-Jump promo. And on top of that, we got a couple of new Rush cards coming out into the game. So anyways, let's go ahead and hop right into it. So the first card that I want to take a look at is the Ice Barrier card. So the name of this card is the Attendant of the Ice Barrier. It is a level 2 water warrior effect monster with 500 attack and 300 defense points. And it says that you can only use this card's name first and second effects once per turn each. The first effect is you contribute this card to special summon one level 5 or higher Ice Barrier monster from your hand. The second part of it says, if this card is in your graveyard, except during the turn that this card was sent to the graveyard, you can target one level 3 or higher water monster you control, have that monster lose 2 levels, and if you do, special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. Okay, so again, they mentioned that it would work well with Warriors, and on top of that, with Waters. Here's the problem that I see. In Warriors, I mean, yeah, it's a Warrior, you can Rota for it, but like, outside of that, I don't see the general like decks that would be considered Warrior as of right now. You basically have the Ignoble, the Flame Noble Knight variants that would be more of the Warrior type. I don't see them incorporating this in their deck at all. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. And then they also hyped it up and said it was going to be working well with Water. Well, this is the biggest problem that you have in its first line of text. If it's in the graveyard, except during the card that was sent, the turn it was sent to the graveyard, it's not a tuner. Yes, you could open up the door for link plays, but remember, you'd have to be waiting for a turn in order to get this effect, which automatically makes it too slow in my personal opinion. Obviously, the ability to tribute it and go for a 5 or higher from your hand is kind of minus already, because not only do you have to use your summon on this, but then you would also have to hope that you can actually activate that effect by tributing and then bring out the other monster that would maybe activate its effect. And I was really trying to see, like, is this even a good card? Because remember, they hyped this up. Heck, this is a V-Jump promo. I was like, okay, maybe there's some other thing that I haven't seen that would maybe make this a little bit more viable. Like, there are a few other Ice Barrier cards that are going to be coming out into the game. We have the General Wayne over here, which, I mean, it has a decent effect. I mean, its effect is any spell and trap sent from the field to your opponent's graveyard is banished instead, against maybe Sky Striker that would really need some of the cards in the graveyard. And there's other archetypes that might need having these spells and traps, but most decks really don't care too much. Or you can even look at it like Eldritch. If they go ahead and go away, they're permanently gone. That could be great applications to go ahead and go right into Wayne. And on top of that, as soon as Wayne comes out, he's able to add any Ice Barrier spell and trap, which I guess if you wanted to go for the Magic Triangle, it's a fantastic card. It's able to go ahead, and if you still have 3 extra Ice Barriers, you can maybe pop a card and get another card out. But are you really going to play Ice Barriers in its current state? Like, even if you add like the Calm after the Ice Barriers turn, I think it's just way too mediocre, especially since you're only going for level 4 lowers from your deck. Like, if it let you get anything, this would be much better. And on top of that, I really don't even think it would be that OP if you got it the same turn it was sent to the graveyard to be able to bring it back just for another link play. Like, I just think it's super underwhelming to have this card be super hyped up. But maybe you guys know of an insane combo that makes it broken. Definitely let me know in the comment section below, because I just don't see this card being insanely OP in Warrior decks, in all the Water decks, because of this effect of it. Like, I don't even see how it's related to Warrior at all, other than, yeah, I understand it's a Warrior, but like, in the Warrior deck that is relevant in the game, this doesn't seem to have any effect. Maybe they're going to make more Ice Barriers, and there's a new level 5 or higher that will be OP, but I think it was way overhyped. But definitely let me know what you think of it down below. Now, following up, we also have Savage Claw Tiger. Here is the artwork on this guy over here. At first, I thought it was maybe like an alternate version of Tiger King Wangu, which is actually a really good card. Anyways, Savage Claw Tiger is a level 7 Earth Beast Warrior type effect monster with 2300 attack and 400 defense points. Its requirement is to send the top card of your deck to the graveyard to activate. The effect is until the end of this turn, it gains 400 attack times the number of face-up monsters level 7 or higher you control. It doesn't say except for this card. So I guess he's coming out at a decent amount of attack for rush duels. It's like, okay. And then next up over here, we have Rear Misfire, which is a normal trap card. Here's the artwork on this card. And its requirement is you can activate when a spell and trap card you control is destroyed by your opponent's effect, the effect is to choose one face-up effect monster level 6 or lower your opponent controls and destroy it. It's actually not that bad of a card, but like popping back row in the deck, a lot of people just skip out on it because most of the stuff is like activated immediately anyways versus actual good traps in the game. But anyways, the whole video was really more of a discussion on this card, as again, they really hyped this up, and like for me, I try to see the good and the bad in the card. I just see bad because, again, even if it was a tuner, it's just too slow. This part completely destroys the card because Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a very fast game. In the off chance that maybe your opponent activates Dark World Dealing and you can send it to your graveyard, sure, but that's only against Dark World. But like, yeah, that's the only application I could see being like actually huge potential to just get an extra card out, because at that point you can literally run so many other cards that would give you the ability to kind of go ahead and bring it back. But anyways, that's my thoughts. Let me know yours down below. But thanks for tuning in, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. And if you are new here, make sure you guys subscribe with notifications on if you want to be updated on Ice Barriers, because I want this deck to be slightly good in the future, hopefully with, of course, the new Structure Starter deck coming out in the future. I just feel like they overhyped this. Remember Tardy Orc, guys? But maybe with a new card, this will actually be powerful. But anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next video, and I'm out. Peace.